today we are going to go over the Romanian deadlift. What's the best position or the proper position to be in? Now, the main thing that we want to look at, right, is bar path. Second thing that we want to look at is your hips. And then the third thing that we always look at, even before and after the workout, is your mobility, right? So depending on how flexible you are, how tight you are, but we still always come down to the same basis of the movement, which is going to be the deadlift position. Now, depending on how you want to get to this position and how you want to activate those hamstrings or your glutes, you can go with a less knee bend or a more aggressive knee bend. But we do not want to go into the traditional conventional deadlift. So Logan, I want you to show me a conventional deadlift first. So we're going to go through a couple reps. Now you see the conventional deadlift, knees bent, hips are down, shoulders down, everything's nice and engaged. Now when we go for the Romanian deadlift, now I want you to do a slight bend of the knees, but we want to do more of a hip hinge. So now with this position, okay, we're activating more of the hamstrings and the glutes. Now, some of you guys are a little bit more flexible. So you say, Mike, I could go all the way down and feel no pain at all. But that's not the objective of today's movement. The objective to today's movement is watching the hips. He's going to go down nice and slow for the Romanian deadlift. We're going to watch his hips, okay? So go ahead and go down nice and easy, Logan. Nice and easy. Go, 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 go. Now, if you see his hips, it's starting to track back, and right here in this position, his hips basically stop pushing back, right? He's super flexible, but his hips aren't going anywhere. So now if he continues to go down, now the hips, or he has to bend at the knees, now he has compensation. So now he's activating way more muscle groups than the main thing that we're looking for. Now go ahead and come on up. The main thing that we're looking for is just loading up the hamstrings and those glutes. So we're gonna go down again. I want you to go down until your hips stop pushing back. So now as he's starting to go down, you see the glutes are engaging, the hamstrings are engaging, and right about there, the hips stop moving back. Even though his body can still reach down to his toes and he's super flexible, the hips aren't shifting. If you continue to go down in this position and your hips stop shifting, you guess what? Your hamstrings are saying, I don't really need to be used that much. My glutes are going to be saying, I don't really need to be used that much either. And guess what? The erector spinae, and now your back is starting to feel everything. Then the next day you say, man, those Romanian deadlifts killed my back. Or you just did your strength and now you can't do any other supersets or the WODs because your back is fired up. The reason being is that you went too far down, even though you have the perfect flexibility to do so. So if you would imagine that we had plates on each side, those plates would never make contact with the floor due to the fact that we have the hips tracking back. And once those hips stop, then your body needs to stop from there, because that means you're saying, hey, hamstrings are loaded up, hey, glutes are loaded up, and now we're gonna move on to the next step. So now we got plates on the bar, which is pretty quick. I like that little switch and edit. We got, fuck it, I was gonna put it in there. Now we got plates on the bar. Now for this transition, you're gonna see that these plates never touch the floor, even though Logan is super flexible. So from here, boom, hips stop moving back, and then we come on up and engage those hamstrings and glutes. Now, from this position, it's going to be the perfect position so that way your lower back isn't taking the toll. But another mistake I see all the time is the lats, right? When your lats are not engaged, your back is still going to take all the pressure. So imagine Logan's shoulders shift forward, right? But let's keep perfect posture, right? Let's keep perfect posture, but the shoulders aren't engaged. Oh, right? It's even hard because he's so used to being in a perfect position. But look, the lats, they're not engaged. Now go ahead and throw those shoulders back. Now they're engaged. And now we're coming up into that position, right? So a lot of us, we look like we're in perfect form, and you have your video say, Mike, look what I did. But then the first thing I say is your lats aren't engaged. So now that they're released, your lower back takes the toll, but your hamstring and your glutes feel good, but then your lower back is still hurting. So that is another concept that you can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me, Coach Logan, or anybody. Put your comments in the comment sections at the bottom. If you're on YouTube, just go ahead and repost it so we can tag us and we can repost you guys and keep that train rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, I'll see you in this facility in 3, 2, 1.